Money in Class is these. I'm a well-balanced Scotsman. I've got a chip on both shoulders. I've said this in the past, and one of my big chips has always been about coming from the working class and trying to make myself better than I thought I should be, or trying to get away from my past, trying to be something that I'm not. It's taken me 60 odd years to come to terms with the fact that I'm happy with who I am. But I grew up, thinking if somebody shut the door in your face, you kick it in. There's no way they're going to ignore me. If someone says no, you say yes. If someone says you can't have it, you take it. If someone says, it's about wanting to have the opportunities that everybody has. It's when you do come from poverty, when you come from, I talk about the land where the straight blades crown. Like I talk this Glasgow. Glasgow in Scotland. In the 60s when we left Glasgow and through the 50s, everybody carried an open razor. And they weren't shaving. They just like to slash people. It was a weapon of choice. So it's talking about coming from those backgrounds, where you have to every day they wash the glass and the blood off the floor, and as you walk past on your way to school. That's where we grew up. And Elizabeth wasn't much better than that. And so I've grown up with a massive chip on my shoulder, and particularly when I met Jane, I didn't tell Jane about my past. I didn't tell her that I lived in poverty. She didn't know about all this stuff until the book, really, because I didn't want her to know where I came from, because I was ashamed of being poor. I was ashamed of coming from working class. Even though I sang about it, I was ashamed of it because I felt like I didn't deserve anything, and it's taken me to the age of 63 to be able to write a song like Money in Class and let go of it. I'm sure I've still got a bit of a chip on my shoulders, but it's certainly not the chip that was weighing me down and drowning me before.